Are you ready to dive in the world of project management? Hit that subscribe button as we explore how to stay relevant in the agile workforce. We're going to dig into the 12 principles of project management. These are the foundational principles that every project manager or project leader will need to abide by when they are leading their projects. So let's dig in. The first one is be a diligent, respectful, and caring steward. The first thing I want to define is stewardship. That's someone that you trust or you entrust care of something to. So if you don't trust an individual to take care of something, then they are not a steward. So as a project manager or project leader, you need to be someone that is not only respectful, diligent, but someone that people can trust. So that is huge and critical. The second one is creating a collaborative project team environment. In all projects, the project manager or leader is going to be the designated representative that creates that collaborative project team environment. This includes starting off with team agreements, behavioral parameters, organizational structure, creating the roles, functions, authority, and processes to enable the completion of tasks. This is foundational and critical. And building off of that, you want to effectively engage with stakeholders. Stakeholder engagement is so critical for all project managers and leaders. Stakeholders influence projects, performance, and outcomes. So you have to effectively engage with stakeholders. Number 4, you want to focus on value. Value is the ultimate indicator of project success. And it's either qualitative or quantitative. So you want to make sure that you're focusing on value. And it's the indicator of success. So value is where all projects derive. You want to recognize, evaluate, and respond to system interactions. System interactions are critical. So you need to recognize, evaluate, and respond to them. And a system is a set of interacting or independent components that function as a unified whole. And I know that may sound complex, but think of it as a set of interacting or independent components that all work together. So even though you don't know how they all mesh and well and gel, they do. And they are independent, but they also interact within that system. Projects work within a larger system. And a project deliverable may be a part of an extensive system. So you need to understand that these interactions, even though they may be independent, they are interrelated. You also want to demonstrate leadership behaviors. Leadership behaviors are critical. Effective leadership promotes project success. And a lot of that is through servant leadership. We have a separate video, and we also have a study guide about that. Make sure that you understand the concepts of servant leadership and also emotional intelligence. You also want to tailor based on context. So not all projects are the same and do follow the same workflow or processes. You want to adapt to unique objectives. That's one of the in the definition of what is a project. It is unique. So adapting to the unique objectives, stakeholders, and complexity. If it's something that's ongoing and repetitive, that's not unique, that is operations. So you want to, like I said, tailor and adapt to the unique objectives, stakeholders, complexity of the environment, and those are going to be the things that are contributing to your project success. I'm going to scroll up. Like I mentioned, I highly recommend downloading this one sheeter. This will help you with understanding these principles. You want to build quality into processes and deliverables. And as you'll see, a lot of these principles align with performance domains. So building quality into processes and deliverables. Quality is closely linked to product acceptance criteria, and it's described in the statement of work, which is the SOW, and other design documents. So quality is the key for projects. And you need to make sure that you're building quality and processes and also the deliverables. Because you don't want to wait to the end and then start building quality. You want to make sure that as you're dealing with the planning, that you're building quality into those processes and deliverables. This ensures that the project's processes are appropriate and as effective as possible. And because all projects have some degree of complexity, you're going to have to, as a project manager or leader, navigate that complexity. The project team is going to look at you as going to be the key individual, the key project team member that's going to navigate that complexity. The project team must stay vigilant in identifying elements. They're going to help you as a project manager with the complexity, and you're going to use a variety of methods to reduce the impact. So you're going to use the methods that the project team is presenting to you. They're going to come to you and let you know about the complexity within the project. You, as a project leader or manager, you have to identify the elements, and you also have to reduce that complexity for the team. That's one of your ultimate goals. It's removing impediments. And impediments are that complexity. You want to optimize risk responses. So risk is an uncertain event or a condition that when it occurs, it can have a positive or negative effect on the objectives. So you want to maximize positive risk and you want to minimize negative risk. So obviously you want to optimize the risk responses. So that's through maximizing the positive risk, the opportunities, and minimizing the negative risks, which are the threats. If those threats arrive, you want to mitigate. If those opportunities come into fruition, you want to take advantage of those. That's maximizing on those risk responses. Number 11, you want to embrace adaptability and resiliency. So adaptability refers to responding to changing conditions. And as we've discussed in other guides and videos, more predictive projects are going towards the wayside. We're seeing more hybrid and agile projects, and it's because there are potential changes that are happening more rapidly within not only just technology, but also businesses and entities. You need the ability to be flexible, analyze trade-offs. And also, in addition to that, you have to build in resiliency. Resiliency consists of two traits: the ability to absorb impacts and recover from failures and setbacks. You're going to have setbacks, and there may be potential impacts to your project. You have to have the ability to bounce back. That's what resiliency is. If there's an issue, if there's a threat, you can't just let that take you down or get you off course. You have to have the ability to bounce back. So you have to build that resiliency into not only the project team, but into the deliverables as well. And you want to also enable change to achieve the envisioned future state. And this is through a structured approach. You're helping individuals, groups, and the organization transition from a current state to the desired future state. That's ultimately the reason why that there are projects, is you're going from a current state to a future state. So you need to be enabling that change. And also you have to be able to identify potential change conditions that can affect the project. And these can come from external, from the project team and also the organization, but it also can come internal with recommendations from potential stakeholders or end customers, etc. So you have to enable change to achieve the envisioned future state. That's the last principle of project management. Like I mentioned to you, there are 12 principles of project management. Downloading this study guide will enable you to effectively understand how these weave into the Penbook guide, all the performance domains. And once you master this, you will master that PMP or CAPM. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more project management content. See you on the next one.